Chips fall! Oh wait, I forgot we only have 2 seasons in this goddamn country. Oh wait, we do have it. It's the fall of anime season. Fuck, get on.
Get down, you little ma, what a fool and a sense of kimochi. 二人で一緒にね、もの winter rain。あなただけ見つめて、私だけ見つめて、明日を。
Another season passes, another season comes. It's cold, it's the raining season, and it's the best season to read some good some good anime to hit us up for this almost cold season, as this season fills up with lots of variety, lots of fantasy and magic, and finally, once in a blue moon, we as Yuri fan got lots of great Yuri anime that we finally deserve. Blessed for this season. Selamat sejahtera everyone and welcome to HiAniView seasonal anime, where I give my short review for all the anime that I managed to give a go, of course only for the 3 first episodes, in the most laid back and useless way as possible. With that being said, let us be a frog and let's just jump right into it. First we got on this season is Romeo and Juliet, the vanilla version, aka Kushukugaku no Juliet. I really start this season hard with a show that is the cat and dog version of Romeo and Juliet. No, seriously, that's what they call themselves as. It's good, but it's mediocre good at best. It is the school rom-com version of Romeo and Juliet, but it has a unique premise nevertheless. The romance is cute, which really contrasts with what the show is inspired from. Instead of the family now, it's the quote-unquote Romeo and Juliet themselves is fighting each other. It's your average hate becomes love story, but hey, they got Kamio Hiroshi to voice act on the show, so I think I can give that a pass. Continue on with the cute romance theme is Beelzebub Jiono Okunimasu Mama. What I initially thought to be the hardcore anime of the season because it has Beelzebub in it, turns out to be the most cutest romance anime of this season. Everything about this anime is goddamn cute. Everything in this anime is way too damn cute. I mean, just look at the cutesy fluffy woofy adorable cotton ball. Kill the child, eat your child. I want that shit pretty badly now. Not just that, from the character to the artwork of the show are all cute and elegant as fuck, my boy. And I think I just found myself right for the season. I will give this one a cute pass. Oh yeah, speaking of hardcore anime, Zombieland Saga. Holy shit, the fuck? I thought it was going to be kawaii idol anime. I didn't sign up for this horror. Fuck, man. Well, it does say it in the tag though, but anyway, I can guess the discussion that I have for the plot of this anime will go something like, okay people, I need an idea for an idol anime for this season because the idol anime scene is dead and we need to bring it back to life. Any suggestion? I have a suggestion, sir. Yes, Inuoka. What about magical girl idol with monster? Been there, done that. What about headstone statue idol? What are you, stupid? So how about we literally bring it back to life? What do you mean? Zombie idol. Brilliant! Hirugaki, you deserve a promotion! Anyway, the anime is great. The joke is everywhere but funny. It has a real distinctive art style, but I really love it. Unexpectedly, and I know this sounds kinda stretchy, but I think the anime unintentionally give a commentary about the heavy death metal and the idols in Japan. Pass. Also shout out to Kotaru, the best dickhead manager to be existing in the history of anime. Ecchi time!
Yeah, baby. I'm very rare. Members only. AiYo, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm with Ryan Fantan in the motherfucking booth. Yeah, baby. I got blood on my boots, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Throw that ass back on the tricycle, baby. Yeah. Fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up, fucked up.
Conception. Despite what people said about the anime, I really like this trash. It's a typical isekai harem ecchi anime with an OP MC and outrageous plot that half of it sounds like a plot for fucking hentai. Clunky animation but good and simple art style. There are unexpectedly good amount of good looking waifu in their library. The ecchi are mostly involved from the comedy rather than the visual, which is thank god. The pacing is fast but not rushed, so I think that's a good reason to give it a pass. Oh yeah, by the way, Nano did the OP thing for this anime, so that's a huge plus for me, but it still feels kinda shame though, cause I think Nano deserves a better anime than this, but hey, it's just my opinion. Anima Yell, a sport anime about cheerleading. Wait, is cheerleading a sport? Anyway, the anime is cute and the presentation is colorful and vibrant, not to mention the characters are lively and the comedy is what you can expect from a slice of life moe show. Slapstick humor with a pinch of nonsense. However, despite its cute moeness, the anime can become serious with its sports development. I gotta give a P to the A to the S to the S pass. I'm not going to do that again. Fuck me. Tenseishi Tara Slime Dataken. Yeah, another isekai anime. Oh, yeah. Hey, but you know what? I love this one. The manga version itself is already great. The plot is unique as they try to take a unique twist to the genre. It's not groundbreaking, but it has an interesting development nevertheless. The OP is OP obviously, despite being a slime, but at least they try to make sense on why the MC is OP. The artwork in the original manga is already good, but seeing it adapted this beautifully with great presentation, vibrant visual and smooth and great animation to boost is a huge plus. This can get a slimy huge pass in my opinion. I believe that it doesn't have any ecchi though, cause you know it's a slime and you can do whatever in slime if it's ecchi. Kasega Suyoku Futeru. Bloody, finally we got a good anime about running. The last one, I'm looking at you Prince of Stride, is too boring that I sleep halfway through, but this one, I can see a lot of potential in this one. Again, beautiful visual and the sport action in this anime is just poetic. They make running look like a goddamn masterpiece, and it sets around college and university students. It's great to see that. It's a breath of fresh air. Also the character is really well diverse and realistic in my opinion. This anime get a fast pass. Oh yeah, prepare for the BF fan not coming up though. Next is the time travel anime of the season. Oof, you don't wanna miss that. The red dog who lives through time. I bet the hell it won't be as confusingly orthodox and as boring as last season. This anime is a little bit melodramatic, so I can say the character is angsty and edgy because of course it is a dark time travel anime. The plot is the usually evil organization is doing not good things, so the MC has to travel through time to defeat this evil organization, blah 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 and etc. However, the plot development so far does make me feel intrigued by the anime, so I'ma give it a light pass, just a light pass. Yagate kimi ni naru. Yuri. And it's a beautiful one. Unlike Citrus and Nesuzotrapu, this one is elegantly beautiful with its Yuri, and best of all, the anime went straight to the point. No stalling, no snitching, no gimmick, no bullshit. So much refreshing. The artwork is flowery and fluttery, good dynamics. There is no word that can describe my feeling towards the anime. If you are a Yuri fan, I really highly recommend this one. Fast Round, the sequel. Toru Majutsu Index, the third. Haven't even watched the first one and I heard this series is huge, especially in the light novel, but I give it a go and it was great. It's really a bit risky knowing this is the third season of the series, but luckily I didn't get spoiled on anything about the whole series so far yet. So that's great, and now I feel interested in the series. I can say much, but I will give it a pass. Golden Kamui. I'm glad this somewhat great badass charming show got a second season. Really great. Pass. Fairy Tail. Not even fucking bothered with it. I give up on the series like around 15 episodes, so I'm just gonna have to give it a down. So on online Alization. It's like the first season of AiYo but with an extra bland Kirito lookalike and soon to cock Super Saiyan Asuna clone. Watch the 3 episodes, got bored. Dummy. Tokyo go read the manga cause the anime isn't really catching up well. Let's move on, shall we? Ulysses Johan the Artorenki no Kishi. I don't know what to say about this one. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's bad, but I just feel like the anime is just there. There's nothing that great about the anime, but there's also nothing that bad about the anime. The plot is interesting to see at least, but it's kinda weighing down a little bit due to the weak ass MC. Though the development is a little bit rushed, especially on the first episode where they expect us to care about the character way too early with no build up and introduction. The general artwork is okay but not bland. It has a dark atmosphere to it, but it's not heavy. Again, it's just there, but I will give it a decent pass. In the team with Dark Soul the anime. Nah, who I'm kidding, this is not Dark Soul, this is another fucking hardcore boring ass dark fantasy anime. I'm just kidding. Joke aside, I really do like the anime. Despite the controversy, the anime is all in all give a realistic take on the fantasy genre, and it is really refreshing to watch. The story takes even the most smallest thing and turn it into something that is dangerous, just to show how scary the world that the character living in, and also try to show that they do not take lightly on heavy situation because of the nature of their world. This is also resulting in good world building. I can go in depth about the anime, but overall it's a really great anime. Pass. Here's the album of the season, Gyokotsu Shoten in Honda-san.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Yes, your eye doesn't deceive you, my brother. Have I never heard about a skeleton working in a bookstore that is not related to spooky stuff? Adapted from a webcomic with the same name, all I can say is that the anime is really fun to watch and it's really charming. It's also interesting just to see the anime generally covers around the topic of comics and books, which is rare to be honest, especially in the anime scene. So, a spooky pass this one will get. Uchi no me ga uzasugiru. Another Yuri, dangerously illegal Yuri? Bloody hell, this anime is fucking amazing. For a cute slice of life comedy about a former self-defense force officer that has a lorry complex that works as a housekeeper for a second grade kid, this anime did everything perfectly. The animation is fantastic, especially the camera movement and the dynamics are superb. The blow-to-blow slapstick comedy is hilarious as fuck. The entire anime as a whole is lively, exciting, and really bloody fun to watch. This is what happens if you take a buff woman who has a lolicon and having her take care of a lolly. You get a perfect hilarious mayhem. You can't mess this up. You know what? I'm gonna give this one a seal of approval of pass, and I will confidently say this is the hidden gem of the season. I really highly recommend this anime. It's just beautiful. Surune, KyoAni back at again with a sports center anime, and this time it's about archery. There are really nothing I can say about the anime other than KyoAni being KyoAni, making beautiful masterpiece. I do really like it and I fully immersed with it. I even forgot to breathe while watching it because it's too just damn beautiful. If I want to add one thing is that people will ship the fuck out of this show, but other than that, this anime will just get a normal pass. Seishun Buta Yorou wa Bunny Girl Senpai no Yume wa Minai, aka an anime that many otaku will relate to. I came watching it without knowing other people's opinion because I hear that this anime is being a topic of discussion among DC anime fans. My opinion about it is alright, I guess. The plot is interesting and the MC is alright, I guess. That's it. I mean, the thing that I can like about the anime is the dialogue. Every each dialogue has an interesting dynamics and synchronization to it. That's it. But I am getting a melancholy of Haru Suzumiya vibe here because I feel like there is something more about this series that meets the eye. So I'm gonna give it an okay pass just to see what happens. Alert! Alert! An anime from Tigger is coming. Alert! Alert! Wait, hold up. Don't worry, Chief. This one is safe. SSS.Gridman. Oh my god, this anime gives me a huge self-punch of nostalgic feeling. The anime plot and premise is as similar to the Kamen Rider and the Ultimate series. From how the story is structured to the design of Gridman is really similar to both of the series that I just mentioned. I feel like a little kid again watching this anime. It's simple, it's straight to the point. I just hope to god that Trigger won't fuck this up. Please, Trigger. This anime is already perfect to my eye. Alright, here's another oddball. Jingai-san no Yoma. An anime about how a schoolboy have to be the wife of a creature called Kanenogi. Now, this anime has a good potential. The premise can sound really fun and crazy, but the main issue about the anime is that it is way too damn short. Only 3 minutes long, and the actual anime is only 1.5 minutes long, and the other half is filled by the opening theme. The art style and the animation is actually pretty good, but unfortunately it doesn't stand long enough for it to shine. Thus, the conclusion is to just read the manga instead, so I will have to give this one a down. Tonori no Kyuketsu-san. Another Yuri. To compare to the two previous anime, this one is not as good, but the anime is still fun to watch nevertheless. It's adorable, it has sauce for life, it has fun humor, it has cute vampire that acts like ordinary modern human being, and it has a little bit of shoujo eye. What could go wrong? So pass. Alright, here comes the imoto of the season. Ore ga suki na no imoto dakedo imoto janai, or I would like to call it the Ero Manga Sensei 2.0. I came watching this anime with the lowest expectation I had because it has a broken emoto, and you already know what happened in anime with a broken emoto. But to my surprise, I actually like it. The emoto is not as bratty as the one that was written in the history book. It has a different but good premise, and I'm really satisfied with it. Yeah, it is a harem ecchi roman show, but you know what? I'm trash and so this show is, so I like it. My biggest complaint about the anime though, and I might be nitpicking here, but the sound effect sounds really off. It sounds rough, unclear, and it sounds like it was recorded with a Samsung Galaxy S1 with no editing put into it. However though, I will give it a pass. Radiant. Despite it doesn't state anything about it, but I feel like this anime has a similar feel to a shonen battle anime rather than anything else, because you got an underdog character trying to be stronger and defeat the most biggest villain of the show. Either way, it's great to see HiAniView studio back and making new fresh anime straight off the oven. I do say though that the art style and the general artwork has the same feeling as Trigger anime. It felt more cartoonic rather than anime. I will give this one a pass. I saved the best for last. JoJo Part 5, everybody! Finally we got a Part 5! Woo! Let's go! Yeah! There's no spending, you already know what JoJo is. But unfortunately, JoJo has to share the spot with somebody else. Hirozuku Sekai no Ashita Kara. Goddamn, another beautiful anime from PA Works. I swear, the more I watch works from PA Works, the more I fell in love with the studio. Not to mention, this time it also another original anime from PA Works. Now, about the anime is amazingly beautiful. The concept and the plot of the anime are simple but interesting and unique. The coloring is vivid and vibrant and also plays a role in the story development, which is something else. The visual is poetic and is also elegant. I would confidently say even Q&A film theater anime quality won't be as good as this anime. As a whole, the anime is relaxing but yet also exciting to watch. With the unique world building, the soothing and the atmospheric OST, the beautifully drawn full detail landscape drawing, and the great special effect. Everything about it makes my emotion calm and flutters. PA Work never ceases to amaze me, as this is the second time I pick an anime from PA Work to be my choice of the season. Whew, finally I'm done. Finished for this season. Hot damn, that was many, but I'm glad and happy that I managed to go through it all. My overall opinion about this season of anime is pretty good, but it does lacking than the other season this year. There are a lot of variety this season, and there are some few anime that I'm really excited for this season, but this seasonal anime is not, as the term that I can use, is as popping as the other previous season, if that makes any sense. No, it's time for me to disappear to the abyss once again. Well, if you excuse me, I have a transport to catch up to, but before I forget, like the video if you enjoy. How much the review will help you to pick what to watch this season, or at the very least provide you information about this season of anime. Comment down below and tell me what anime are you watching currently and what anime you dropped this season. I would love to read it, and oh, don't forget to also leave a feedback towards the video that I made. That would be highly appreciated. Other than that, subscribe to my channel for more video and click the bell magic to get notified for every time I upload. Social media down below. As always, see you guys next time. Always enjoy your life. This part will follow me. Selamat tinggal, sayonara, matane, merci, have a nice day, and bye bye.
僕らバカになって宙を待って今だけは忘れてラタタ踊り明かそうこの夜を明かそう涙はホイして眠るように嘘になってしまわぬように僕じゃない僕にもラタタ最低な許すだけですね君となら僕は明かしてみたい
Damn, it's still hot in here rather than cold.